Hey, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative. Welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I altered this mini composition book. This is the one from Pen and Gear. I got mine from Walmart, but I think you can get them at some Dollar Trees. So this is how mine turned out. So in today's video, I will be adding paper, adding flip-ins, tip-ins, all sorts of things to get it ready to be used as a junk journal. And I have all of my scraps pulled out. I want to try and get all of these scraps off my desk. And I also pulled out a bunch of mini paper pads, and all of these paper pads are really old. Most of them just have like a few sheets left in them, but I want to kind of use this to get through some of my stash. And also have my memory planner, and it has some papers already kind of cut down to size if I want to use any double-sided papers. So that is what we will be doing. And I'm going to see just how chunky I can make her. Like I did add the little ribbons. I cut my ribbons too short. I may have to figure out something where I can extend these ribbons. But I'm going to make her really chunky, get her all ready for junk journaling. All right, so I cut a stack of papers to size, and this got pretty tedious really quickly. So I did this off camera. I cut all of these to size, and I wound up with this pile of scraps that I will make use some kind of way. And I also took like a few of my favorite papers and made little fold outs and flip outs. Let me see. Yeah, here's another one. So these are kind of like my favorite papers. So I'll save these for last because I want to have some of the flip outs already built into the journal so you don't have to glue or tape too many of them in there. So I am going to get started with gluing these in, and I will be back, I guess, with a flip through at the end. Okay, so here she is. She is all chunky. It barely closes. I love how it's so chunky, and I have not even journaled in it. Let me do you a quick flip through. So this part I did in the previous video. So basically I just covered each page, and some pages I folded these in half to make like little flip outs, and some pages I left with nothing on them. Oh, and this one is a little pocket. I didn't stick anything in there yet. But I love how random the paper is. And my original idea was to do the flip ends, but I didn't like the way, number one, I didn't cut them the right size, and I didn't like the way they kind of added this extra bulk to the top of the page and not the inside the page. So I didn't do too many of those. We just flip really quickly. But this little project is a paper lover's dream. Just all the random papers. I think this spread, or this little page may be my favorite. You get to see like 4 patterns at once. And this one has a pocket. And I did add like just a few little things here and there because I could not help myself. And this page is a little pocket. I think it's stuck or has glue in the bottom. But this is the little pocket. And basically, I glued 2 pages together and then cut it in half to make that little pocket. And these little pieces, they're just stuck down with washi tape. They will probably come up once I start journaling in here. This is another one of my favorite pages. I don't know. I actually like this better. The original idea was to do lots of these type of pages, but I don't know, once I got started, I don't really like them. So I switched to this, and also I was able to make use of lots of scraps with that. And this one has a little pocket. I'm not sure if this pocket is usable. Another just favorite random page. I think I like the pages that don't really go together. And then towards the end, I was having trouble with this hump. Like, the further I got to the end, I had to cut the paper smaller and smaller to fit over the hump. So I stopped right here. And I guess I'll leave the rest for, maybe I'll do like try watercolor or mixed media, but I figured if I don't know, it wouldn't be able to close. It already won't close, and I have not even journaled in it. So stay tuned to see how I use this. And also now I have this mountain of scraps. So I guess I need to find a way to organize these scraps. But I did get through lots of these paper pads. So I can throw a lot of these paper pads away. So I hope you enjoyed this little, mini altered composition book setup. So stay tuned to see how I journal in here.